What up, folk? Boston Black, popsotsauces.com. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be creating a hot sauce from this ferment. We don't really have a name for it yet. So what I'm thinking that we're going to do is probably start some type of social media contest and see if we can come up with the best name for this particular sauce. But for right now, we'll call it our no-name sauce number 4. Or even better, our secret sauce number 4. Yeah, that sounds way better. Secret sauce number 4. This is going to be our secret sauce number 4 for right now until we do get this contest going. And then we will pick the best name for this particular sauce. This sauce contains poblanos, parsley, scallion onions, cubanelles, long green hots, beet greens, bell peppers, ginger, turmeric, garlic, jalapeno, scotch bonnets, and for a slight bit of sweetness, pitted dates. Finally, an onion. And to finish it off, we'll top it off as always with some freshly dehydrated habaneros. Blended all that together. Of course, we have our seasoning pack in it, and we will be pulling that out as we separate our brine from our main ingredients so we can prep them. Without further ado, we're going to jump right on it. Okay, we're back. Got our bowls ready. Everything's been sanitized. Before we start shooting, we turn around, we disinfect everything with vodka, and we are ready to begin. So let's open this puppy up and see what it smells like. As most of you know, I don't stick my nose inside the jar. If it's not aerated, then I did something wrong. Smells beautiful, wonderful. Very little cam yeast, no mold at all. And take out my ring that I weighed it down with. Remove my plastic bag. Looks wonderful. Smells absolutely beautiful. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to separate my brine from my ingredients. So I grab my strainer, hit it with my alcohol. Put it in here and just pour it out. Get half my ingredients, and then I'll turn around and dump the whole thing into another jar. Look at here. Nice and soft. Being done perfectly. It's looking great. Oh yeah, look at there. Losing shit. Need to get another bowl over here. Okay, while I'm at it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate everything that needs prepping from my sauce as I'm bringing it out. Remove my seasoning pack. It is just beautiful. Nice and soft and tender. Looks crazy. Oh, this is outstanding. Beautiful. That date looks good, smells good. Remove all my ginger, onions. Thing goes in. Turn around. And want to dump all the peppers. But we want to pull all the cilantro, the parsley. Pull out all the ginger. Dump everything else. And all the ginger out. I think that's it. Get all the juice out of my seasoning pack. All that flavor. Dry it out. Pour that in. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take the ingredients that we separated and we're going to juice them, basically pulling all the nutrients out in a liquid form and getting rid of the separated pulp. Let's get started. Okay, for you, some of y'all that don't understand this, I'm gonna show you the difference. Look at this. All the nutrients has been pulled out and only thing you're left with is dried fiber. That's it. Basically soaking up your brine and your hot sauce. What's the purpose of that? You drop the liquid in there that's gonna flavor it, and you leave so much room for your peppers without overpowering your peppers. So this is what we're doing. Now, first thing we want to do is we want to move this out of the way. Take our juice. Add it to our sauce. Kind of know what we're doing. Some of you guys don't know, but we're originally cannabis farmers, master growers, basically. And what we do is we innovate. And when we innovate, we teach. So once we started growing peppers, first thing we wanted to do is build off of what other people have already done. And so the juice thing is just one scenario. We got a whole lot to show you. Okay. Basically, we're going to start out with 2 cups. Let me go ahead and hit it with the vodka again. Not quite enough. In order to maintain a certain consistency, we measure everything in our sauces. So we want to start out with 2 cups of the brine. Then we're going to chop it up some. Up. This is where you want to get your mask. Nice green color that we expected. Need is a little bit of juice. We don't want to waste none of that juice. Not one drop. Okay. What I need to do now is I need to check my pH. Every time I do this, it splatters, so we don't want to do that. We're going to do that by checking the pH of the brine. As to be expected is 3.1, 3.2. So we know it's shelf stable. Shelf stable is anything below 4.6 actually. So we'll say 4.5 according to the USDA. Put that bulk back. Now we will be checking the final product, but we already know what it's going to be. So with that, we're going to turn around and I'm going to add my vinegar mixture. Right there. We add the vinegar strictly for flavor. We don't need it as far as making it shelf stable because, again, we're already shelf stable. So we add the vinegar strictly for flavor. flavor is there. Then that heat comes in, and it actually stings back top of my mouth. Now it's hit me in the back of the throat, front of the throat. Settles right out, just like a mild sauce should. Excellent. Now we want to get it smooth. What we're going to do is we're going to put it in here and we're going to smooth it out completely. We'll go half at a time to ensure that it doesn't boil over or explode or whatever, get too much to handle. And we're going to bring it up to 165 degrees, which is also going to pasteurize it after we blend it well. And then we will be putting our finishing touches on it. So let's get at it. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit it with my vodka. Again, everything's been cleaned in this. Again, everything's been cleaned and sanitized already, but I just wanna hit it with the vodka to disinfect right before I add my liquid in it. And now, we're setting at 2 liters, so we'll drop 1 liter in. Perfect. Half now, half in a few minutes. Bring it in, and we blend. Gonna chop it up, get it completely smooth. There'll be no seeds, no nothing. It's gonna be velvety smooth after this chop. Okay, now what I wanna do, take a half a teaspoon of xanthan gum to make sure, to help everything stay together in the final product. Oh, I can see right now. Yeah. Okay, we want to add a little bit more than a half a cup of, we'll taste it anyway. It's smooth. It's 100% smooth. %100% smooth. Pepper flavor. Taste of poblanos. Can't wait to get that habaneros in there. But before I do that, I need to bring it down a little bit more. And the way I'm gonna do that is add another 3/4 cup brine. While it's mixing. That's going to give me the consistency that I want. And then we're going to go ahead and heat it up. Okay, now we should be up to temperature. It's reading 165 degrees. And while we're here, we want to discuss this. There seems to be some discrepancy as to how long you needed to leave your sauce at 165 degrees. So let me make it perfectly clear. According to USDA standards, all you got to do is bring your product up to 165 degrees for 1 second, and all microbial activity ceases. Not 5 minutes, not 10 minutes. Once the core temperature of your sauce reaches 165 degrees, and ours is 166.3, that's all you needed. 1 second. Once it gets there, it's ready. It's pasteurized. So with that, now we want to bring over our red dried habanero flakes. And we want to keep this sauce closer to the medium level. So we're only going to add 2 ounces. Of flake. A 1/4 cup. Half a cup. Want to start our blend? No, I don't. I want to just drop it in. Bring our blend down to a slower chop, because we really want it to just chop it up. Want some flakes, green flakes. What this is going to do is we take freshly picked habaneros. We immediately dry them out right before we make our sauce. Pulls all the water out. So when we put it into the sauce, all that dehydration just sucks up liquid from our sauce, thickens up our sauce, infuses the hot peppers not back with water, but with the brine and the juices from our sauce, giving it a whole bold new flavor. And it shows. Okay, now we're ready to bottle. Woo. Pick our sauce. Before we do that, we're going to taste it again, just to make certain that we're where we want to be. I'm putting that all on there. Oh yeah. Perfect consistency. Tell me that's not beautiful. Habaneros it just explodes the flavor. The flavor just explodes. Wow. I love habaneros. This is the easiest way to do this. Then I just pour. And I want to fill it all the way to the top. Because when it comes down, it's going to, when it cools down, it's going to leave room. So basically, how I did this is I marked 6 ounces, a 6-ounce line on my measuring cup. These are 5.5 ounce glasses, 6 ounces to the top. So now all I do is just empty it out. Oop, still made a mess. And from there, pop on my orifices. Again, everything is cleaned, sanitized, and disinfected before we even start. There you have it, folks. Secret sauce number 4. Thank you for joining me. Peace. Have a great day.